Oh, well. After 4 long years of up and downs, the time has finally come. This was the time I had been looking forward to since the beginning of my college experience, and now I am doing everything in my power to stay as long as possible in this lovely place called Sewanee. My journey has been somewhat long, coming from abroad, specifically Managua, Nicaragua. After living in several different countries, I was finally able to settle in this place that I have the honor of calling my home. Hello everyone, my name is Roberto Ferrey, also known as Robbie. This last year, myself, my parents' kids, has been through a lot. As a middle child and also coming from a divorce, I have always been dealing with problems, doesn't matter which category, but difficulties overall. When I started growing up without my father being present in my life and constantly going through family issues. As the youngest kid from my mom's side and seeing everything she was going through, I never wanted to give her any more problems, and that's when I discovered my passion for helping my community. Since I was a little kid, I have always looked for a way to give back, and it started when I was on my grandparents' farm in Jinotea, Nicaragua. I saw the conditions that the kids were living in at Christmas, where I had so much, but they had so much little. I developed this project in which people could sponsor the workers' kids' Christmas gifts, and with that, I was able to make a change and get the same smile that I had for Christmas with them. Besides that, while I was in high school, you could always see me being part of big projects like Operation Smile, Habitat for Humanity, building up awareness for breast cancer and kids with diabetes, among many others. This was when I was able to actually realize what I wanted to do with my life and how at the end of the day, no matter what I was doing, this was something that fulfilled me and I was never going to give up. And that was helping my community. When I applied to Sewanee, I barely knew what I was going to do. And due to the fact that I was part of the 2020 class that was severely affected by COVID-19, I was obligated to do my first academic year entirely online. Even though I was across the world and didn't know anyone here, I was involved in a couple of organizations to start testing the waters, see what I liked. Luckily, I got my visa and arrived here during my first semester of sophomore year. I am not going to lie to you, I was severely depressed. I had just left my family, my country, my friends, and all of my culture away to come to this place where I was all by myself and in the middle of nowhere. But it was a new beginning and I was determined to make a change. I look at the positive things that made me happy, and through a friend who was always talking about how good her job was and how much she helped people, I was able to find out about the Canale program. Thanks, Adri. It might be a little cringy to say and whatnot, but this program helped me see a new perspective of what Sewanee was able to offer me. When I met Robin and Morgan, I saw the connection of finding my new Sewanee mom, who sometimes wants to kill me for my actions, but at the end of the day, she always advises me, listens to me, supports me, and I guess that at the end of the day, she also loves me. On the other hand, I also found the connection with the sister that I never had. This is Morgan. At the end of the day, she became one of my mejores amigas in the program, and also, she has been there for me during good times and bad times. Oh, Morgan, you know too much, and don't you worry, you'll keep that until the day we die. I will still teach you some Spanish, even though I'm going to be in Arizona. This is not going to change, don't you worry. Buenos dias, señorita Morgan. This was the family that I was missing and was able to connect with. When I fully started as a site leader in the Canale program, I was working with Dominic. We both worked together with the South Cumberland Tourism Partnership. We primarily work with business development activities and tourism. With my prior business owner experience, Robin thought that this would be a perfect fit for me. I would be able to assist Dominic with all the things he would need, and also being an economics major, it will make things easier. And guess what? Mom was not wrong. I enjoyed my time with Dominic. I felt like I had a new hobby that I was developing, meeting all the community partners through the program, and also being able to give back all of the energy and passion that I had been saving for a while. During this time, the OCE became the place where my aspirations found a road that they could drive through and have the support that they needed. With the help of this family that I created, I was able to accomplish many certifications, personal accomplishments, and specifically the satisfaction of knowing that I was helping my new community. My journey was a little challenging, I will not lie. I had a whole 360 change in which I was managing a personal business, navigating through family issues, and trying to resolve my health issues, all of which made me a more empathetic and resilient person. Each obstacle that I had became a new lesson or perseverance, and having an open mind to different points of view. Mom and sister always helped me through the way, even though I have been through a lot. When I told them I had 2 brain tumors, I was probably not going to make it. They still were there for me and supported me. They guided me through what I needed, and they always listened to me. I went abroad and came back, and they were still there for me. There is a saying that I have always liked: family is not by blood, but it is the people in your life who want you in theirs, and I live by it. My friends and mentors at Sewanee have described me as a kid that is very kind, dedicated, and an energetic person. Someone who has the ability to socialize and talk with anyone around them. And I am not lying, especially if I can teach you some Spanish. If you need me, you will always find me wandering around the library, especially on the first floor, teaching people with Spanish. If I really need to get something done as soon as possible, then the 3rd floor it is. At clerk, always on the non-frat side in one of the booths. And last but not least, every BOGO at shenanigans, or every weekend hoping around the frats with my village soccer mom bag full of essentials, if you know what I mean. I have been able to create a new family and connection, not only with the Bonner and Canales, who are the cool cousins, but with the people in this community as well. This last year, I was able to meet my amazing business development and marketing team, primarily known as BDMT, who serves as a resource for the community partners. Whether they need help with their social media accounts, the websites they are managing, or needs to create, taking pictures of their sites and creating content overall. During my time with this team, I was able to meet great people who, even though some of them, no names mentioned, Ruthie, tried to run me over in the past. Now she is one of the closest people that I have. I am grateful for being part of this team during my last year at Sewanee because I was able to work on it for a full year, in which I was able to meet so many more community partners and have a bigger idea of all the sides that we work on. With this said, and with all the work that we all do together, we make a change. One of the sites I most recently worked with is the Ground and County Food Bag, and I cannot explain the change of mind, happiness, and joy it brought me. Even though it was at 6 a.m., I felt the change. We went and took pictures in order to create a more updated website and social media managed page, and I was able to see the change that the team was making, even if it was through making content. Besides my biggest 2 sides, I have also worked with the Westwood Elementary School concession stand and Folks at Home, among many others. Through this time, I have been able to see how this group, even though we're all working on different things together, all have the same purpose, and it is to help out people. Sewanee has seen me through my best and worst behavior, but all of us have been through ups and downs, and that is okay. This place has also guided me towards my career path, personal growth, and finding friends that I will never forget. Once more, I want to say I found a new family. I want to thank the OC for making such a big impact in my life and for letting me become the person that I am today. Mom, sister, cousins, thank you for everything that you have done for me. Robbie out.